Hello and welcome to this setup tutorial for the game Mysterium. If you'd also like to know how to play this game, I have a separate video for that. First, let's get it ready to play. I'll be setting it up for myself and one other player, but you can do this with up to 7 people. Start by taking out the clock. Assemble it so that it stands like this and put the arrow on 1. The clock can go somewhere on the side. Then take out these 3 boards. The one with the person on it first, then the one with the staircase on it. Leave some space in between the boards because you're going to put cards here. And the last one, this board with the shield on it. Next, place some cards under those boards. Before you do, decide at which level you would like to play. In the rulebook you can see a clear overview of how many cards you put out depending on which level you choose. I'll go for medium, so for 2 players that's 5 cards and 3 crows to use for the whole game. There are the crows. I'll put them here for now. So, the first set of cards. The first board shows this person on it. So I take this brown deck of cards with the same person on it, shuffle the deck, and then place the cards on the table. For me, that was 5 cards, so I place 5 cards face down under this board. You place as many cards as the rulebook told you for your game. The rest of these cards can go back in the box. Next deck. The board shows this staircase, so I take the cards with the staircase. Shuffle them and place down as many as you have to. In my game that's 5 again. You don't need the rest of the cards. And finally, this board with the shield on it. There's this smaller brown deck with the same shield on it. Shuffle it and place the right number of cards under the board. When you're done, put the rest of the deck back in the box. Under all of this, you place this board. If you don't have enough space on the table in length, just place it somewhere on the side instead. This other board goes against it. Again, you can choose at which difficulty you'd like to play. I use this side. This is easier. You put the 2 pieces together. The last item is this Hourglass the Timer. If you want to use this during the game, keep it on the table. If you prefer to play without a timer, just leave it in the box. Now it's time to pick the ghost. In this game, everyone is working together, but one player is a ghost handing out the cards. The rest of the players are psychic mediums trying to guess what the ghost is trying to say. Decide which player is going to be the ghost now. For this setup, I'll be the ghost. The ghost does not have any player tokens, but everyone else does. I'm with one other person, so that player chooses a color and takes every item in that color. The other player will be purple, so there's this purple envelope with a character on it. There's this tiny purple arrow that goes on space 0 of this scoreboard here. You also have this nice purple crystal ball that goes on the starting space, the first board. And you have these purple tokens. But if you are with 2 or 3 players, you don't use these. If you are with 4 or 5 players, you only use 4 tokens. If you are with 6 or 7 players, then you can use all 6 tokens. For my setup, these go back in the box. Everything for the players is done. Now it's time for the ghost to prepare everything. In the future, the ghost can already set up while the other players are taking out their items. Start by taking out your big screen. This is the beautiful front at which all the other players will be looking, but you can see what's happening behind the scenes. I also already put out the 3 crows that I can use. I like to put them up here on my screen. Every time I use one, I take it off and remove it from the game. You have this big deck of big blue cards. These are the ones with the strange pictures on them that you'll be handing out to the other players during the game to give clues. Shuffle the deck and keep it close to you as the ghost. You also have these round tokens. Just place them somewhere on the side. You only need these at the end of the game. As the ghost, you also get a small board that shows the character of each player. I'm only with the one other person, and that player is purple, so I take this purple board. If you are with more players, you can use these boards to remind yourself which player you have already given cards to and which ones are still waiting to get cards from you. And now comes the longest part of the setup. You have to put cards on the inside of your screen, but they have to be the same cards as the ones that are on the table. Luckily, you have your own decks, and every single card shows a number. Let's start with the cards that show a person on it. The ghost has this smaller deck of blue cards that also shows that person on it. But don't shuffle it. These cards are organized by number to make it easier to find the right ones. So, which cards are there on the table? These 5. As you can see, they show a small number on it. These are the numbers. Now, the ghost has to find these cards with the same number. I've prepared my setup for the video, so I already have the cards ready. Feel free to pause the video if you're setting it up with me. See, this card is on the table with this number, and here is the same card in blue with the same number. This one's for the ghost. On the other side, they show the same. You do this for all 5 cards. These are the ones on the table, and these are the same ones for me as the ghost. Now I shuffle them. When you're ready, you put out one of these cards in the top space in your screen, right by all the colors that the players are playing with. I'm only playing with purple, so I put one random card in the top purple space. Like this. The other players are not allowed to see this. This is only for the ghost. The rest of these cards stay with me behind the screen. You can flip over the cards that are on the table from the first section. And now I do exactly the same thing for the other 2 sections. These are the 5 cards that are on the table with the staircase on them. Here is my blue deck with the staircase on it. I find the 5 cards that have the exact same number on them, shuffle them, and place them in the second space behind my screen of every player that is in the game. I put one random card in the second purple space. If there was also a yellow player in the game, I would also put cards in the yellow spaces, of course. Flip over the cards on the table. And finally, the last section, the shields. Here's my deck, and I find the matching numbers. These 5. I shuffle them and put one random card in the bottom space for purple. The ones on the table can be flipped over. Done! The game itself is not very long and definitely easy. The ghost takes the top 7 cards from the big blue deck and you're ready for the first round. The clock is already on number 1, so you're good to go. If you'd like to know how it goes, follow me to the tutorial. Thank you for watching this setup, feel free to leave a comment and see you for the next one.